Hi, I'm Cesar Santos, and today I am painting a white-chested nuthatch nest. We spent a week in the mountains, and I guess in that time a bird nested under my car. I didn't know something like that could happen in a week. Sadly, I took off with the nest and the eggs, and the poor bird probably was like, why did I left them? Nature creates these beautiful organic forms, and it's a teamwork, you know? A tree needs the soil, the birds needs the tree, and it's funny how all this is a symbol of how united we really are, and dependent and grateful to other things around us. I'm looking at these colors, and it has some cool and warms, and it's spiraling together. Some pieces are missing because of the position that I took it off. It was a corner, but I'm looking at it and see if I can transform this into that interesting feeling that some bird selected my card to nest. The art move here is meant to get away, but sometimes we have to get away from the art move itself. So let's go, Vale! You see a dog, don't run, okay? That's the moment to walk. Inflate, this is to deflate. I think this is pretty good. Should I call this egg tempera painting? I have placed the nest on my sketchbook to have a white background, and I'm gonna use the gesso here as the background too. So I'm just gonna focus on the shape of the nest. This type of work requires a lot of interpretation, because you don't want to be painting every single detail or branch. See it as something that moves and has an organization to itself. Almost think of how it was created. That way you can feel the form, and as you paint it, it reveals itself with its own truth. I'm just looking for cools and warms, trying to play them together in such a spiral way that gives the form to the structure of the nest with the play of all these different hues. got a piece of twig from the nest to scratch out some of these lights. As I draw my details in, I am always thinking that they have to be subordinate to the bigger masses that I created beforehand, so that each highlight and every little information doesn't distract from the main mass. This shape spirals around like a hurricane. I'm thinking of all the information I put to be also working towards that movement of creation. That way the process reflects the reality. Sometimes we lose the form when we focus on details, so I realize that I'm losing some form because of the details, so I'm thinking of leaving it until tomorrow to dry so I can glaze the darks again and create the sense of form that I'm losing because of this information. What I did before was that I grouped the bigger masses to create a sense of structure, almost like an architectural shape, and then I grouped in areas of darkness with lower chroma, less intensity color, and the top part, the top details, catching a lot of the chromatic effects and the light hitting those little sharp edges around. I'm not brainlessly just doing little things around. I'm actually paying attention to each one individual that calls the attention to me, that dominates the group, and then I enhance those specific ones. That's how I get the impression I get in my work. Okay, so let's wrap this video up. The ArtMove is like a game of chess. It spirals around like my nest. No, that wasn't like that.
Yeah, he wants to stay there.
They can follow me up there.
Or that area,
Yeah.
That's really good.
So here's the nest.
Oh, look at that. That is so cool.